Greetings and welcome to another Thursday Sit Rep. I'm here with Andreas and we're going to talk about what? What are we going to talk about?
New releases.
New releases, yes.
Pre-order.
Yeah. Do we talk about the pre-orders first? Why don't we talk about this first because it's orbiting on the turntable.
Oh yeah, so this is a new release, straight to release, no pre-order.
No waiting. You could have this. You could walk into the store today and it could be yours.
Yeah, so this is a space rocket, classic Brickmania set. Well, I don't know if it's...
It's classic. It's
classic.
It's a new
fans.
classic. It will be classic. It's a classic in the making, right?
Classic to the fans. Well, Lego has this classic series that we are very interested in, and of course a lot of fans here. So we had to make a homage to it. So we have a space rocket here with this beautiful new box art, and
it's a homage to the classic 79, 80 golden age of Lego, I guess. Golden age of the minifig when everything was new and shiny and we were young, or if we were even born yet.
So this is our take on a classic series like that. So I think it's pretty fun. I'm gonna freeze.
Yeah, turn off stop the orbiting. He's gonna float away now.
Let's get a closer look at this. So this is a rocket, a space rocket. You have all sorts of fun gadgets in here.
And how does it land? I was just gonna ask you.
Well,
because it doesn't have any landing gear.
Just like me, I have no space to display this. So you can also display it like this.
Oh.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah, make the screen narrow.
Oh, yeah.
The camera goes horizontal.
Vertical cameras.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and you get a new figure here, which is the Brickmania.
It's a classic Brickmania space figure, right?
Brickmania astronaut, which, as you may know, there is no other dark bluish-gray space guy. So this is your first and I guess only chance to get a gray space guy.
Is he yellow? Does he have a yellow smiley?
He does have a yellow. He's not really smiling. If you, if you look there, he's kind of terrified going through space.
with riding outside on a rocket, out in space with just his spacesuit to protect him. Yeah. Well, I guess he's got that ray gun, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, and also has a double-sided face. So this is.
Okay.
I think this is a Space Odyssey reference.
Okay. I was going to suggest having a crack across it, having his eyes bugging out, but I don't think that.
This one's designed.
I was overruled.
This one's designed by Slam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's a fan of that movie. So we have a new Perfect Caliber here, which,
It's a new old Perfect Caliber. So this is one of the original. I wouldn't say original, but it's a very old weapon from Brick Arms.
Oh yeah, one of his first, I think, and it's such a cool Brick Arms. One of my favorites personally, which is why I had to request this one. And a lot of detail in here, but also keeping that classic look. Perfect for your Martians or zombie fighters, I guess. Everything you want to use this one for. And we also got a new backpack on him, which is
It's not just a backpack though. It's a rocket.
Yeah,
pack.
It's a rocket pack, jetpack. So there's holes in here, so you can attach actually a flame piece in there, so he can just fly off to space.
But when you're flying away in your space suit, be sure not to kick your legs too far back, or you'll get cooked.
Yeah, almost like a Rocketeer look on that one. It's super classic.
I love it. That Brickmania classic space logo is awesome. Dude.
Oh yeah, that logo, so cool. And you also have that logo on the vehicle.
Yeah, it's replicated on this, just like in classic space. Every ship has to have a logo right there.
So there's also a printed piece on the. He's got like a aiming system there, so.
For any one of his array of phasers, blasters, disruptors, and any other weapon we don't know about yet.
Yeah, so we went with a dark orange look also for this, which kind of classic, but also breaking into more modern pieces. So yeah, it's got some blaster fire on the back here.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Very cool. Look at this box.
Beautiful box.
And you're going to notice some changes in the box. They won't all look like this because
I'm gonna pop this.
All right, we got to see if you're strong enough to rip that super industrial shrink wrap.
Oh my God! How do you even ship this?
You use your teeth.
So hard. I think I got it. There you go.
This should tell you that camera guy's over here waving a knife around off screen. It's kind of terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, folks, if you buy one of our sets and it's not shrink wrapped like industrial strength shrink wrap, it's probably been opened.
There's no chance that your kits are gonna get wet when shipping.
No.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
This is my personal copy because I really like this.
I mean, just lost all the value.
Just look at this beautiful, beautiful box art. This is made by our in-house designer, Chelsea. Very, very cool.
So total throwback to the classic
Oh, yeah.
80s system, space system,
Oh, yeah.
classic system.
And this is like nothing we've ever done before. I think maybe the closest is the Randoverse stuff.
Yeah.
So
It's been a while since we used to have our sets colored by theme. The boxes were different colors depending on what theme they were in. It's been a long time, so we're as you may have noticed, we're trying to break away from that sort of boring black and white box art we had for the last couple of years. And this is like a new experimental size, it's experimental style,
Yeah.
and there's some cool new things coming out. We've seen stuff, and it's cool. So the next generation of boxes coming out is gonna be a game changer.
oh yeah,
So
this is so cool. I'm not even gonna open this. I think I'm just gonna put this on my shelf just to
you
display this
already opened it.
beautiful
You
box.
took off the bulletproof shrink wrap.
Well, I haven't opened the seal yet.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Then
the
it ruins it,
seal.
yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Beautiful kit. Let's go to the pre-orders.
Okay. So if you're willing to wait, we do have pre-orders for you. So we should remind you. So before we go to the pre-orders, there is a site-wide sale. It is the VJ Day, Victory Over Japan sale. We did a VE Day sale in the spring. Now it's Victory Over Japan. It's AUG 15th. AUG15 is your coupon code. That gets you 15% off till Sunday on all in-stock stuff. So if you want to get your space, your what is it? This is called a space rocket.
Space rocket. Yeah.
You know, get your space rocket because that's what it is.
Yeah.
15% off. A little birdie on the way into the studio told me that Ukrainian SOF operators just dropped too. They're brand new, hot off the presses. They're on the site now. They're also 15% off, though. So they're not a pre-order. They're eligible. Everything on the site eligible except your elite membership, or if you're late paying for your vault items, you can't use a coupon for that. But yeah. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Let's talk onto the trucks.
Pre-orders.
The truck section.
Yeah. You want to show the Mogadishu truck first?
We can.
Yeah.
We can. So, for those who didn't know, this is a truck. It is a very specific truck. This is a M35A2 truck, deuce and a half, 2.5 ton truck. This is a very 70s, 80s, 90s configuration with the European NATO camouflage, and we are still in the middle of our series on, effort of re-releasing our classic Battle of Mogadishu Task Force Ranger kits. Updates all around on all these, but the M35A2, while it wasn't part of the actual convoy to what precipitated the whole battle in Mogadishu, they were present in the rescue of the Rangers when they were surrounded by the local militia. Yeah. But this is a completely new model, so some of the stuff that we're doing has commonality with previous editions, but this one is completely new. There's not been an M35. There's not an element on here that was taken off a previous model. So all new, slightly bigger than our previous versions, completely brick built. Even the wheels, super double layer stretch tires. It's kind of a
look at those wheels.
Yes, it's nuts. There's 18 tires on this thing.
Oh my gosh.
So what you're not seeing, there is a winch on the front. I didn't put the string on it. I just didn't have time yet. And there's a winch and a grappling hook. The cover on here is a stand-in. That's a paper printed cover that Slam put together. So it does come with the camouflage cover. You can pull the bows off. You can pull that cover off. The tailgate goes down. You can fit 2 guys in the cab. You can take the cab roof off. Put the windscreen down if you wanted. Drive it, like Jeep style, off-roading without a cab, and every rollover hazard in the world.
Yeah. Is there opening doors on this too?
Of course, the cab doors open. Of course, the cab doors do open. That tailgate opens, and the wheel steering is posable. I've been doing this on the last few vehicles, so it does have that operating steering on there. There's no steering wheel or anything. I didn't go that far down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So. But it rolls great. It does everything a truck's supposed to do. It can haul 2.5 tons of your favorite brick, simulated tons,
That's a
scale
lot of
tons, off-road, because this is a 6x6 truck. That means it's driving on six, all six wheels are powered all the time.
Yeah, you got to supply your troops.
That's right.
That's how you win the war. You get a lot of trucks and resupply.
That's the best way to do it. And I'm going to do something unusual. I think maybe just the first batch, but we are going to offer this as a one-time with an option of being able to purchase either a Mogadishu Ranger or one of our Brickmania Cold War U.S. Army soldiers. So either one are kind of hard to get right now, but you'll have the opportunity to get that. So at least in the first initial batch, you'll be able to get those as an add-on. Your choice, one or the other, or none. If you just want the truck, and this is a fairly good price. You just want to get a fleet of trucks. By all means, this is one to do it. It's not limited edition, so it will be available at some time in the future if it does sell out this weekend.
Yeah, very cool.
Let's talk about round two of Truck Day.
More trucks. We love trucks. So this is a World War II British truck. This is the CS8 commercial Morris truck. At a point, this was the most commonly used truck by the British Army.
In World War II.
In World War II, especially around the early war. So eventually they got more Jeeps and American stuff, but this was like their main vehicle for all purposes. Like you can have all your troops in the back, you can have cargo, recon, everything you want to do with this.
You can tow light weapons, you can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So this is the SAS version that we're going with. Check out the renders to see what it's gonna look like fully.
There's a lot of printing on here that you would appreciate more once you see it when it's actually printed.
There's a brick built camouflage here, which is very hard to do when it's such a small kit. It's a really small truck in real life too. So we added some more camouflaging along with some more details, especially on the bed here. You got your RAF icon on the top there. It's an early war icon. You got a perfect caliber SMLE. Oh no, that's not an SMLE. That's the Springfield.
The Springfield. We didn't have a sniper SMLE.
There's no scoped SMLE, but we do have a perfect caliber SMLE that went up this week.
Yes, you can buy a perfect caliber SMLE right now. It's been kind of a drought for SMLEs, and now that they're back in our hands, we're able to get those perfect calibers out.
Yeah. So this one also comes with one figure. He's you could call him an elite sniper. He's a SAS sniper. Designed by Amanda, very beautiful figure. He's got a beanie. That beanie is very famous for the SAS guys to have at the time.
And that's like 3D printed.
3D printed hat.
It's a unique part for this kit.
Made by Amanda. So you're also going to have an Easter egg in the back there. There's a little.
Tell them about the Easter egg.
There's a little crate in the back there. It's a pretty cool one. And I guess the figure is also sort of an Easter egg for those who are familiar with. World War II snipers. Yeah, so this is a fun one, very simple, good price point. Put it with your SAS guys, use it for the rest of your British vehicles, British Army. This was also very commonly captured during Dunkirk, so I guess you can buy some German sticker markings, slap them on the hood there, then you got a German truck instead.
I think even in North Africa they changed hands a lot, so you'd see the same truck on one side, then the other again. So.
There's also a very cool Italian version with a cannon on the back.
Yeah, so we'll have to do that again. So that leads us, I should say, to the point that this is a limited edition kit.
Yes.
And a limited edition means we're going to just offer it this weekend. We have only so much capacity, so whatever we can put up this weekend, until we run out of production space, we will just sell them. And then after that, they're not coming back. So there could be another variation in the future, but if you want this particular one, and I think this is a gorgeous model, I think you're going to want to get this one, even if you could just uptrade it later for something else that another limited edition kit that you didn't get.
Yeah. So
I look forward to this. This is a great looking model.
Yeah, canvas made by Slam as well. We decided to go with like a canvas that is like slightly folded up, adds a bit of variety to it. So
right, and that was part of this truck design, I think. The canvas flaps. I mean, it's like almost like classic safari style.
We had one that was folded all the way up. That was too much. Like
it looked like it belonged, like in Disney World or something.
So pull it down a bit. It looks good.
I think it looks great.
Very happy with this. You got the angled windshields on there too.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Fun model.
I want one.
Me too. For that figure also. Very cool figure. So
lots of other stuff coming out today. Coming out tomorrow. Actually, technically, this is going to be a Thursday sit rep, so you'll see this before it comes out. We'll be posting more stuff on our social media, more highlights of what's going to be coming out. I just, I'm not going to go through the whole rundown today, and that's probably going to be the way going forward. Just, if you're not signed up for our email mailing list, get on it now. I know watching the videos is part of probably part of your routine. I know for a lot of people it is. But subscribe to those emails, look at the blog, look at social media. We're going to give you all the information beforehand so you know what's coming out. That way I don't have to sit here and run through it all and bring props and go do all the things that would eat up all my time.
Yeah. Sign up to the newsletter, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Facebook, yeah. We have a blog. If you're not familiar with it, we have a blog, brickmaniatoys.com. Had this thing for 14 years or something. It has the history of Brickmania and releases going all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, that's another place to sign up. Of course, YouTube.
Yeah.
Go to the stores. They'll tell you what's going on. If you go to the store, I would guess that some of the stores actually have this on the shelf right now as we speak.
Yeah.
So, do it.
Cool.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
See ya.